Hi everyone, my name is Marina and I'm happy to see you here on my YouTube channel. Today we have an energetic, powerful practice with a full warm-up, strong main sequence, cool down stretches and backbends, and finally Savasana. Now let's come together in a seated position. Bring your left hand to the heart, right hand to your belly, to be able to observe your three-part breathing a little bit better. On the inhale, breathe into your belly first, then diaphragm, then chest. Exhale as you release the air fully. Let's do this a few more times. Wonderful. Release your hands towards the knees and begin circling your head from one shoulder to the other. The opposite direction. And back to the center. Now circle through the shoulders backwards. Circle them forward. Inhale, reach through the arms up, interlace the fingers, find the length. Exhale, round into your back, chin to the chest, reach the arms forward. Inhale up, interlace the fingers behind your back. Let's do this two more times. Reach through the arms up, round into your back on the exhale. Come up. Interlace the fingers behind your back. One more repetition here. This time keep your fingers interlaced behind your back and fold forward. Reach back and up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale into the side bend. And on to the opposite side. Keep lifting through the chest up. One more time each way. Inhale to the center and exhale, release. Make your way into the tabletop position. We'll continue with a few rounds of cat and cow as you follow your breathing. Inhale, melt the stomach down, lift the chest, tailbone up. Exhale, round into the back. Back in tabletop, we go for shoulder retraction, protraction to tricep push-up. So squeeze the shoulder blades together, spread them apart, bend the elbows and bring them down. The more weight you keep in your hands, the harder will it be to bring the elbows towards the mat. Your elbows remain shoulder distance apart, not wider than that. A few more repetitions, you should feel your arms work. You're doing great. Push the floor away here, and as you bend the elbows, keep pushing the floor away. Now we'll come into hovering tabletop. Your knees are above the floor, touching one hand to the opposite elbow and then on the other side, keeping a good amount of weight in your hands. We'll go for a total of 20 repetitions. So we are halfway through. Keep your shoulders nicely protracted so you're actively pushing the floor away and lifting through the center of the chest up. Well done. Inhale, lift up into the downward facing dog. A few deep, slow breaths here. On the next inhale, walk the feet to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach through the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold it here. Inhale as you step forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale into the plank. Here, we'll be lowering the forearms down and coming back onto the hands. We'll go for 10 repetitions. If at any point these transitions are becoming too hard, bring the knees down and then continue. We're halfway through here. You're doing great. Well done. Lower onto your forearms, and now we are holding forearm plank for about 1 minute. Try to find as much of a muscular engagement as possible. Align your shoulders above the elbows. Protract into your shoulder blades. That means your shoulder blades are widely spread apart as you push through the center of the chest up. Engage into your core, into your glutes. Continue breathing and stay here with me just a little bit longer. Let's finish this hold together. Amazing. Bring your knees down, lower onto the floor, coming into the sphinx pose. You can choose to hover the elbows above the floor as you pull your hands back towards your feet and as you actively open wider across the chest. Perfect. Release. Interlace your hands behind your back and on the exhale, lift your legs and chest up. We're holding it here just for 10 seconds, activating into the entire back side of the body. Continue breathing. Release. Well done. Come up into the tabletop and round into your back, stretching it out. And then shift forward into the plank and go through your vinyasa. From downward dog, walk your hands towards your feet and find the squat with your hands next to the ears. We'll go for elbow to knee crunch on each side. And then lowering down onto the knees. Come up into the squat, crunch. Onto the knees. 3 more times on the left side. That means left leg goes down first and left leg comes up first. And now let's move on to the right side, the right leg up, crunch, and the right leg down. 4 more times. We are doing a little bit of intense cardio, leg and core strength work. Continue breathing. One last time here. Perfect, that was intense. Now make your way into the yogic squat and try to slow down your breathing. If you're ready, come up into the downward facing dog. At any point you can take a child's pose. If you'd like to continue, then walk your hands towards your feet to touch the toes. And then walk your hands all the way forward to the front of the mat. We'll do this 7 more times. So hand walks from plank to a standing forward fold. We are halfway through. You're doing great. Moving through this challenging sequence, feeling the burn in your body. Now reach forward, take your extended plank, so your hands are farther forward, engage into the core, tuck the tailbone round into your back, a total of 30 seconds. Just amazing. Move back into the plank and go through your vinyasa. Now walk or jump forward and come down onto the mat. Onto your forearms with the chest lifted. From here, hug the knees to the chest, straighten up and lower to parallel with the floor. We'll go for a total of 20 repetitions, working more into our core, our hip flexors. Doing your best here. We are halfway through, just a few more times before we take a seated forward fold and relax. One last time. Lifts up and folds forward. Well done. If you're ready, we will continue with the low boat hold, 30 seconds. So lower down, crunch the chest, shoulders up, legs parallel with the floor, your lower back remains on the mat. Hold it here. And release. Let's stretch it out in a bridge pose. Tuck the shoulders under, interlace the fingers, and open up through the front side of your body as you lift the hips a little bit higher. And bring your hips down, hug the knees to the chest, and then make your way either into the plank to go through the vinyasa, or come down straight away into the child's pose. We have only one last strength sequence remaining. So from the child's pose, we will be going for a tripod push-ups. If you've never done them before, have a look at the screen. We'll be shifting forward, elbows remain on top of the wrists, finding a good distance between hands and knees and touching the crown of the head down. Really hugging the elbows towards the sides of your body. Let's aim at about 10 more repetitions, or as many as you can do today. One last time here. Now our body is really fired up for the tripod headstand. If necessary, pause the video, take a little rest in the child's pose, and then we'll try it out. For a tripod headstand, your elbows remain on top of the wrist. The same way, bring the crown of your head down. Hug knees towards the chest, might be hold it here. Keep hugging the elbows in towards the center. If you can, straighten your legs up. You can do it against the wall. If necessary, place something soft under your head. Actively push the shoulders away from the ears and really feel the length through the neck. Some of the weight remains in the palms of your hands. Then slowly bring the feet down and come into the child's pose. Well done for trying. If you already come into the downward facing dog, inhale, reach the right leg up, step it on the outside of your right hand and come down into the lizard lunge. We will hold it here for about 45 seconds. Now let's go for the quad stretch. You can come up onto your hands or remain on the left forearm as you pull the left heel towards you. Release and let us change the sides. So come up into downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, step it through and find your lizard lunge. Slow down your breathing and try to relax into the stretch. Now the quadriceps stretch as you pull the right heel towards you. Choose any variation here that feels right for your body today. Release. Come into the downward facing dog. And then through chaturanga, lower down onto the mat. We'll continue with the bow pose, so bring your hands around your feet. And on the exhale, as you press the feet into your hands, lift the chest up. Hold it as you continue breathing. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up into the cobra. And exhale, move back into the child's pose. We'll be finishing the sequence, so come up into the downward facing dog. Then walk forward into the standing forward fold. And then make your way down onto the mat, coming up into the shoulder stand. Here you can choose any variation that feels good to you, holding the legs up, or then lowering them down towards the floor over your head into the plow, bending the knees towards the ears, really enjoying a beautiful stretch through the backside of the body. Whenever you choose to come out, slowly roll the hips to the floor. Let's continue with the fish pose. So tuck your hands under the hips, lift up onto the elbows, open through the chest and relax your head back. To come out, lift the chin up, and we'll finish the practice with a belly twist. So bring the right knee towards you, and then a belly twist. Change sides, left knee towards the chest. And the belly twist to the left. Bring both of your knees towards the chest. Lift the forehead up towards the knees. Exhale, release. Coming into the final, well-deserved relaxation pose of this practice, Savasana. Allow yourself some time to cool down and relax. After this intense, challenging sequence, I think we'll prefer to take a little time in peace and stillness. Stay in Savasana for as long as the time allows. And whenever you are ready to complete this practice, stretch yourself out, roll through the side, and come up into a cross-legged seated position. Observe and appreciate how you feel. This is the time for me to say my goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. If you enjoyed this class, hit that like button, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel. I'll greatly appreciate that. I hope to see you on the mat soon again. Take care of yourself and much love.